Let's talk a little bit more about the whole eating it hot, eating it cold.
Yes.
Having a little dinner that you can roll over into lunch the next day.
Yes.
Let's talk about meatloaf. Meatloaf is a favorite. Yeah, you've got your meatloaf gloves on.
I didn't
You're
even
ready
make
to
you.
go.
I didn't make you wear them. You
I
can,
know you
can
didn't.
add. I can squish.
I'll
no
add.
problem.
You squish.
Good. You
You're
wanna
good at
trade
the
places?
squishing. No, I'm good.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, you throw in stuff. So what
So,
we're gonna do is we're
is
gonna throw
there
in
an
some
order?
breadcrumbs. No. Okay, this is me. Okay, easy.
you do,
You
yeah.
better be easy
Yeah.
or forget it.
Forget it.
So
It's not
what we
gonna
did
happen.
was we put in a cup and a half of breadcrumbs there.
Yes.
We're gonna put some Southwest barbecue sauce. Meatloaf is not what it used to be. Now we do cool meatloafs. We do them with chutneys and all kinds of stuff. That's salsa.
Smells good.
Salsa.
Salsa's
We're
so
making
good
a
for you, too.
Southwest, or what I call Neil's Cantina meatloaf, because it's my brother Neil. We're gonna add a little bit of milk because we want to mix it in with the breadcrumbs.
Okay.
We're gonna add some onion flakes. Now I love onion
that's what that
flakes
is.
in the work week because all they are, if you read the ingredients, it says dehydrated mushrooms. It does not say dehydrated mushrooms. It says dehydrated onions. That would be odd. Okay, that's all it is. And
Right.
so the liquid just puffs them up, and then you don't have to cut and chop. Now
Okay,
I'm gonna.
well, that makes it easy.
I'm gonna do this.
Here, put
okay,
this right
let's
here.
put that right there. I'm gonna mung that all up, and then you're gonna add a couple of eggs. You can
got
put them
it.
in here first in case we get little things in there. Look, you're very good at that.
Well, this is the fun part. This is where the kids can get involved.
It really is. And you know what? So let's talk about this. So meatloaf used to be the old-fashioned Sunday night meal, you know, you had that with mashed potatoes. Here, you can throw that
Yeah.
in now. You had it with roasted potatoes. You had it with vegetables. Everybody sat down on Sunday night. We knew that we could not be late on Sunday night for dinner.
You're having
Or-
a good traditional dinner. Everybody's sitting around
Right.
the table.
And Mom was smart. Because guess what you had? When you had,
Leftovers.
you had a roast, or you had a ham, or you had a roast pork, or you
Right.
had meatloaf. Guess what happened? You had leftovers the next day. Counted on meatloaf sandwiches the next day. Counted on a ham sandwich the next day. So Mom really started her week off right.
Yeah, that's the smart way to do it.
So-
I never really thought about it that way, but it's true.
Well, and
want
you
the
know,
leftovers.
here's the crazy part. This is how hard it is to make a meatloaf. And nowadays, look what we can do. There's the meatloaf pan. So free-forming is a big thing right now so that we don't get all the fat.
Right.
Well, now we've got pans to do that for us.
So
the
all
fat
of the
goes
grease
to
is
the
going to drip
bottom.
off because you've got this thing going on here.
Yeah, do you see that? It's
Yeah.
amazing.
So it's got a little bit of room at the bottom.
Yes, and all the fat goes all the way
Drip
to the
off.
bottom. So we're gonna move this aside. I'm gonna take my gloves off. We know what we're doing there. So we're gonna stuff all that, and it's gonna make this fantastic meatloaf. You're gonna bake that for an hour.
Okay.
And what it's done now is it's created your meatloaf sandwich.
So this is our lunch the next day. You throw a couple of pieces of bread.
Look what's happened.
You've got, you put it in the saran wrap again.
Saran
So
wrap.
Smart.
And something I want to point out too is these little packets. So this is relish mustard and ketchup.
Yes, I've seen those before.
When you go with your kids for a treat, which is perfectly fine to
Yeah.
do, you know, the little ballroom, because that's really why we're going, right? Okay, so that parents can have a tea and a break. And when they give you extras of these, they have to throw them out if you give them back to them.
Do they?
Yes, they do.
So keep them.
Keep them, and they are perfect
I
for
didn't realize
things
that.
like meatloaf sandwiches or little lunches
Look at
where you
that
can have
perfect little lunch.
And it is. It's a great lunch. What I love
Good
about
stuff.
this container also is got a cold pack. This goes into the freezer, and you've even got, if you've got something in there where you need a knife and fork. Parents ask me all the time, how do you get your kids to bring back the containers? You bribe them. You bribe them.
I'm going to hold that thought because I'm going to go over to Dr. Karen Gordon. I wonder how
Okay.
she feels about the bride.
Yeah.